Morning, guys. Miss Angela's getting ready in here, and she's just harassing my poor little old dog. She thinks he's absolutely ridiculous. He's just sitting over here chilling. He's kind of upset that we're leaving. I don't see a problem with what he's doing. Do you, Boo Boo? Are you comfy, buddy? He starts getting anxious and nervous of a morning because I'm leaving, and he hates for me to leave. He's just sad. Yeah, right, little baby boy. You poor little guy. Yeah, you poor little bitty guy. Daddy loves you.
All right, he's working on
More communist dictation.
He's working on the electric to get the post up right now to build the electrical board, if you will. It's where all of our meters and stuff will go.
And just so y'all know, we decided that pouring that footer was going to be too much for Miss Angela and I as a pair. So I got a buddy coming to hit me with a bid just to pour my footer so that she don't have to mess with it, so I don't have to try to kill her.
Yeah, it's...
So we're going to be another week or two out getting that footer poured, so we're going to go ahead and skip over here and get this panel, whatever you want to call it.
Electrical panel, electrical board.
Yeah.
We haven't decided what to call it yet.
We're running 320 amp service in, which, yeah, I know it's technically 400, but they call it a 320 amp service. So we'll have the 320 amp meter sitting here with a pair of 200 amp disconnects mounted on this post, and then we'll have one disconnect that'll run to the house. The other 200 amp panel disconnect is going to allow me to run to the shop when it's time for that. So it'll be here, done, in place. Our previous house a long time ago had two separate services. We had a separate service on the shop and one on the house. And extra bill, extra fees, all that crap. This time it'll all be into one meter.
Okay. So, yeah, as he said, we've decided to have someone do the footer for us because we're trying to do as much as we can just so that, you know, we can save money where we can. But, you know, sometimes you realize that you just can't do something, or you don't have
Some things you can't do by yourself.
Yeah, well, for him, yeah. I help as much as possible, but yeah, and sometimes you just don't have the tools or the, you know, the proper equipment. So we've just decided this is one more thing that we're just gonna
Farm out.
have someone else do and take care of for us. And
which gives us a little bit more time to go get our grandbaby and spend some time with her.
yeah, so we're gonna get to go get Miss Irie this afternoon and spend some time with her. Take a little bit of a break and enjoy that. So, but what he's trying to do now is dig for these poles, and they're supposed to be,
We're following their guidelines.
3 feet apart, so he is digging till he hits rock. Or 3 feet down. Sorry, 3 feet. They're supposed to be
3 foot on the post.
3 foot, yeah. So he's
and
digging.
You know what 3 foot's like around here.
And digging and digging and digging and digging. So that's where we're at right now with this. We're close, but did y'all see that? He's throwing dirt at it. Ah! So yeah, that's, excuse you. That's
What's
quite
you
enough.
get for beating up on my dog?
That's quite enough. Thank you. Yeah, so rude. So we're working on that this morning. He got the mailbox fixed, so that was an easy fix this morning. And now we're just going to try to keep digging, and we're going to try to get these poles set. And
I don't know who this wee crap is, but I seem to be the only one sweating.
Okay, he's going to keep digging, and I'm going to keep
digging.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll get these poles set today and get them concreted in, and we'll go from there. So as you can see, we've had a wardrobe change. So we decided to take a couple days off, and we're back out here this morning. We got to spend a day or so with our grandbaby, and just took a couple days to relax, and so we're back out this morning, ready to go.
For just a little bit till it gets hot.
Yeah. Here's what we got done. It took both of us, so we didn't get any footage, but we got
Found our tripod now, though.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we? Yeah, so we got these up, and some temporary holders to keep them standing. He's gonna screw these boards on so we can make the face of this panel, whatever you want to call it. And we concreted those in. So
Yeah, we kind of did some makeshift forms and concreted in.
we had to figure out the best way to get those things to stand up, since they were in a freestanding hole. Yeah.
Slow that one.
Well, it's too early.
I let her sleep in.
He did.
Because I slept in. I didn't get up till 6.
But yeah, so we'll get these boards on here, and then we'll get all that broke down. And
Do they know we farmed out our footer?
yeah, I think we've told you guys that we've got someone coming to do the footer for us. And so that's a couple weeks out. So that's going to
It may
take...
be slow for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit. And then we do have the dozer coming back.
You do not know that.
Towards the end of the week, hopefully.
Hopefully toward the end of the week they finish up with what they're on.
And we're going to have them take some more of this out. And then Kevin's shop is going to go down there. So he's going to go ahead and have them clear that out
Right here.
back there.
Yeah, we kind of changed the mindset of the shop. We were kind of looking at doing it over there. And with all the utilities being right here like it is, we decided this would be the best place for it. So I'm going to go ahead before we get our travel trailer in here. And we'll start at this edge right here. We're going to flag this off today for what we want to take out. And then try to flag and leave some trees. And you know we got to take these trees. So while he's in here, we'll let him get those.
These two right
We'll
here.
get all our brush piled back up together. And Bert one more time while he's here. And move all them rocks. Slow, never-ending process.
So we've got those two things that'll be done for us, so that'll be nice. And then once the footer is poured right here and the electric box, once we get that done, then hopefully the electric will be out here. So we're getting closer. Got the boards up, and now we're working on getting the electrical box up that they provided for us, and then we have 2 more that have to go on the sides, and then we'll have to worry about the wire. So, but we're making progress.
We are also going to add, I grabbed the stuff to do another shut-off valve, just so that we had one prior to the house here. We got shut-off valve plus the meter shut-off up there at the road, but in the event something happens down here at the house and we don't want to run all the way to the end of the driveway, I wanted to make sure I put in a shut-off valve. So I've got a little valve box and just a little ball valve that we're going to toss in right here before the line hits the house. That way if we need to, and we will, especially while we're doing plumbing and whatever, we'll be able to shut it off right there. They didn't have the big box, so we had to go with the smaller box. So we're just gonna have to manipulate this handle a little bit to make it work inside this valve box. Just like that. Now, I'll have enough clearance for that to sit in there and still have a handle to grab a hold of to twist without it getting in the way of the... There's always more than one way to skin a cat. We're not going to talk about my childhood. This is not a therapy session. Just kidding. Seriously. It is hot this morning though.
It is. Thanks.
You're welcome. It felt pretty good, didn't it?
It did feel good. You can't stand still. Too many rocks. Good job. Even got a little shower out of it.
Mama, get all her roots out of here.
Good job.
Almost.
One more thing we can mark off the list. Plenty of rocks.
There's a couple.